In this video, we're going to expand the functionality of our LinkedIn post generator from a previous video by giving our users the means to log in, summarize various file types for their prompts, and giving ourselves an admin panel to be able to manage configuration documents. By the end of this video, it's clear to see that this could be a winning SaaS with the ability to make some serious money. We're going to continue on, and we're going to actually add in a login and auth system, but we're going to use a new feature that is within Replit, which is their auth, to let users log in your app using a pre-built login page. So I actually haven't used this before, so let's see what happens when we jump into this. So the agent's work is done, and it did quite a bit. But it actually worked for over 16 minutes on this, which can kind of add up in terms of cost, if I'm totally honest with you. But it got rid of the Replit authentication, replaced it with email and password, kind of a real typical kind of login system. And if we hit sign in here, well, I don't have an email and password, so let's sign up. Okay, now that we're logged in, we're going to update this upload context files box. I wanted to have another piece of functionality, which is to summarize a post, so a prompt here to generate the post. So I want to be able to drop in a document, send it up to ChatGPT, and then it's going to summarize it, and that summary for the post is going to end up in this box. Let's drop in our document, use the prompt. Great. So no emojis, no hashtags. That's great. I did not say the emojis part, but we can try that with some other tests. Crafted LinkedIn post introducing Game Monument, a groundbreaking platform that allows players to lead personalized. Hey, that's nice. That could be a very real use case that either yourself or a user of your SaaS would actually use for building out a prompt. So this is a really good use case. We really want to act like a user when we are building out these types of products, how people would use them, either ourselves or other people. And I would actually do that for a press release for LinkedIn for a particular piece of SaaS software, be it if it's Game Monument or something else. We're going to continue the file drop functionality for summary to include images and audio. So we're going to go with the assistant again. And we're telling the assistant just to expand the file drop functionality to include images and audio. But don't let images and audio be included in context files. That's an important exclusion. We only want text documents to be included in the context files. First, let's test out this image, which is just a Game Monument image of how it works. This is off of GameMonument.com. And we're going to drop in the image. Use the prompt. Okay, it gave us back a result. Unlock the potential of game development, player engagement with it. Let's compare it to the image. Doesn't even mention Game Monument in it. Well, I guess the image doesn't either, so I can't really fault it for that. Right now, it's admittedly a little bit generic, even though we've got our voice document. We still need to kind of prompt it in terms of what type of tone we're looking for with these LinkedIn posts. So that's something else that we can add as a feature. I don't know if you know this about me, but I love me an admin panel. I love putting admin panels in all of my SaaS products if at all possible. Just kind of makes things nice and easy. And I have not tested it yet, so I'll test it in front of you guys live. So I am going to choose my phrases to avoid JSON. Let's create the document. Let's see what happens. Love it. Okay, so we can see it here. So this will allow us to keep refining our tool with, various phrases to avoid, words to avoid. We can add whatever we want in here. So this is an admin panel for us to do that. Very handy. I don't know about you, but I am pumped to see what else we can add to make this a successful SaaS business. We don't want to go too crazy though. We want an accessible, easy to use, and understandable piece of software that solves a specific problem. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next, and as always, the code is in my school community, the Codeless Collective. We'll see you in the next one.